how to get diamonds very quickly in the Frog Invasion update, because this update just came out and there's definitely ways to speed up the rate that you get diamonds in. And everybody loves diamonds, isn't that right?
I think diamonds are the coolest thing in the world, dude. Like, I mean, what else could you possibly love besides the diamonds? Or gems, as some people call
I
them.
know. Hey, okay, can we end this debate for all everybody in the comments? Is it called gems or diamonds? What do you call it? Do you call it gems or do you call it diamonds? Because I call it diamonds.
Diamonds just sounds cooler, you know? Diamond, you know? Like, come on.
That's what I think too. I think diamonds are 100%. Now, obviously, we're on day 100 here, which means we got a little bit of a setup here, and we've been kind of harvesting some of the diamonds. And with this new update, there's a lot of new things introduced, such as like a poisonous spear and things that you get from the frog update. And this makes farming diamonds an absolute breeze. And I think you know exactly what I mean when I say that.
It makes farming diamonds an absolute breeze. Well, we literally just did a speed run of the cultist stronghold using only poison spears, and it took like 3 seconds. I mean, obviously we know 5 diamonds every single time that you do a cultist stronghold. So if you can speed run it, that's going to make it even more efficient. You're going to get diamonds from the new badge, the Beast Master badge. You're going to get diamonds from that.
Yep.
So automatically, there's like 2 really good sources of diamonds right there.
Exactly. And obviously, like, if you have friends, this could probably speed up the process even more. We're getting attacked, by the way, so we got to lock in a little bit here. But, yeah, it obviously speeds up the process even more because you and your friends both can just be getting those diamonds and finding ways to harvest those diamonds very efficiently and quickly. But hold up, I got to lock in, dude.
Dude,
I don't want to get killed here.
The passive, like, damage from the poison's really nice. If you can get them close, like, you know, kind of close to, like, dead, like, you can just leave them alone and it'll take care of it. It's kind of cool. I know that's not the topic of the video, but we're doing this live, so it's like I'm just talking as things happen. Boom. One shot. Look at that.
Oh, nice. Did we already clear that?
Yeah, we did. This is what we're talking about. Speed running this stuff, dude. This is how we're going to get the diamonds.
Some of the new things is the poisonous spear, as we were talking about. Now, this thing, if you get your hands on it, and everybody can get their hands on it, because you even said this thing spawns at the frog pond. You know, the pond that you can go down at the bottom of. Usually there's always a poisonous spear that spawns right there. So that means right near your camp, you can run over and get a poisonous spear early on in the game, which is way better than the regular spear because it is like, dude, it poisons the enemy, kills them even quicker. And if you're doing this with a class such as the Poison Master, even better.
I was just about to say it stacks with the perk. The Poison Master has the perk that you increase poison damage. That's not just for the blowpipe. That's for the spear as well. So keep that in mind. You know, if you have that perk or that class with that perk, you can really stack that.
So yeah, you can use the Poison Master class if you got it fully ranked up. And then you get the blowpipe, you poison a spear, you're just going to be able to, like, kill everything 100 times quicker, which gets into what we were saying about how the cultists, just instant annihilation, and every time the cultists spawn, you can just get in there very quickly and take it out, right? So, obviously, coming down here, though, this is where you're going to get the Beast Master. Oh, yep, you also get spears and stuff from the frog chest here, so even better. But this is where you're going to get the Beast Master from killing the whatchamacallit, and then you're going to get your diamonds from that. Now, do you know how many diamonds you get from completing that badge?
I don't actually know how many you get for completing that badge. I want to say it was like a decent amount. It was like 6 to 10, wasn't it? Like, I remember seeing it, but for some reason it's like slipping my brain at this moment. But yeah, it's not it's not a bad amount.
So you get like 6 to 10 there. You can keep farming the cultist stronghold, which is obviously essential because oh yeah, what, you're fishing down here? Like,
yeah, you were talking, so I was like, I'm gonna try to take advantage and see if I can catch these frog boots, even though it's just a 1% chance. I thought it would be good for the video, but it's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, the frog boots and the blow dart. Obviously, this is where you can get it, so it's like a huge help. You can just kind of upgrade your run to the max, honestly. Like, but the cultist stronghold, like, we were able to complete it in, like, what would you say our time was? Like,
oh, 30, man,
under 30 seconds?
It was insane. It was, I don't know if it was quite that low. It was like 30 to, why do I have a cultist in my bag? Oh, anyways, it was like 30 to 40 seconds. It had to be 45 seconds, somewhere in there. But yeah, it was insane. And that was pretty much, like, we may have used the laser cannon like once, but it was mostly using the poison spear. And that's going to help you, like I said, get so many diamonds, because if you can speedrun the cultist stronghold, especially you get these later runs, all you really have going on is do the cultist stronghold, chill for a few days until the timer resets, go back, cultist stronghold, just keep getting those diamonds when you can.
Yep. Now, obviously, if you're a new player, and you're trying to get like the max amount of diamonds instantly, this is actually going to benefit you a lot. Okay, so if you're a brand new player, you really want to be with an advanced player in the game. Find someone that's really advanced in the game, that's made it to those high rounds, and some of the key things that you could rack up like, oh my god, infinite diamonds at this point. Because what you would be able to do if you're a new player, you'd be able to knock out like almost all the badges in one run, like all the campfire badges, all the get to certain level badges. A lot of the what's some like key badges that are like you'd just be able to knock out on your first
you'd be
run?
able to get the all the level badges. You could probably knock out if you're playing with a pretty good player. You could probably knock out the swiftness badge. You could probably knock out the vegetarian badge if you just kind of be like, hey, I'm just eating carrots and stew and stuff like this whole run. Pretty sure a good player would take care of you and be like, all right, cool. I mean, I've had it happen. I've been playing on like stream before trying to get that badge, and people just start bringing me carrots when I'm hungry. I'm like, dude, I'm starving. So people, people are kind. They'll help you out if you can get in there with a good player. I've actually thought about this, and this would be kind of cool to throw the pitch to you live. I don't know how we'd work this out, but we talk about getting these diamonds. So like, part of me was like, maybe we should make like fresh random accounts, like just for one-off uses, and do a long run where we try to get every single badge and show how many diamonds you can get. I always thought that would be a really cool challenge because we know this stuff works, right? We know what to do to get these diamonds, but just in case someone doubts us, I feel like that would like, boom, we could just reference that and be like, there you go.
That's actually a really good idea, just to see how quickly you can obtain max diamonds from getting all the badges. If you guys would like to see that, you can let us know in the comments. We could do like a diamond speed run on all the badges, getting them all. But this is kind of essentially also what we're teaching you here. And I think it's also a very key point, since a lot of people are going to be farming the stronghold for diamonds every 20 minutes. One of the things about that is I recommend doing the stronghold solo or with just one more person. Because if you have more than two people, the stronghold gets significantly stronger and more difficult, and it's going to be near impossible to farm it so confidently and easily in my past experience, that is. But if you do it solo, you're going to be able to farm it very quickly and more efficiently.
I agree, and if you manage to save up a little bit of diamonds, one thing you can do is the alien class is actually only 100 diamonds. So the alien class has the ray gun, which happens to be one of the best weapons to use while doing a cultist stronghold. So if you wanted to kind of invest a little bit of diamonds to make more diamonds in the long run, just by being able to tackle that. But obviously, this method just using the poison spear works really well too, at least for us.
Yeah, and if you got a friend, like one can use the poison spear, one can use a laser cannon or another poison spear, and you just go at it and clear it in no time. But getting back to doing it solo, obviously, if you're going to do it solo, you're going to need a class that's going to allow that to be easier because you don't want to run out of ammo and stuff. So the alien class is the best go-to for that. But if you're building up diamonds already, you're probably going to have enough for the alien class, and then you can just keep farming to get that new poison master class or something that's going to make this even easier if you do got a partner or someone that you can tackle this together with. But there's also chest around the map that's going to supply you with diamonds as well. So do not forget about those. Those are essential.
Absolutely, because like, dude, like the amount of times like I'm trying to get like a really good item and I just get diamonds. Like I feel like I get a decent amount of diamonds every good long run. I don't think it's just one or two. Like I'm getting like 5+ just from like regular chests and stuff, like searching. So.
Yeah, it is totally completely accidental too. Like I'll just be like looting regular chests, and then before I know it, I already got like 10 diamonds accumulated just from chests across the map, which is like so efficient. And speaking of which, there's probably some chests that I haven't even looted now that I can kind of probably go demonstrate that with. If I can find a chest and I get a diamond from it right now, that's gonna be absolutely perfect.
Yeah, we kind of were like speed running in a way, like just like playing through the game here, day 118, and I haven't looted hardly any of these chests. I just noticed too. And like to prove my point, I have got like 2 diamonds from chest already this game. I think the footage, anyone that watched the full video of this, like the full run, would probably see that. And I haven't opened hardly any chests. So, a leather body.
Yeah,
nice.
It's just kind of crazy. Oh, you got a leather body?
Yeah, same thing, guys.
You're going to end up getting a lot of those. Hey,
Yeah.
right there. I just opened up a regular chest and got a diamond.
See, guys, that's literally all it takes. It's not complicated,
That's pretty crazy, actually. But, as per usual, guys, if you guys know some really high-end, efficient ways to gain diamonds as well, or ways that have worked for you, you definitely need to post it in the comment section below because it could definitely help other players and enlighten them to maybe use different strategies as well. Obviously, we try to cover every little single thing that can get you ahead of your game here, and that's why I always tell you guys, you gotta have to subscribe to our channels because it's not a joke around here.
Yeah, it's not a joke. Not anymore, at least. Okay, hit that subscribe button. All right, I'm not giving you another choice. Hit it.
You already know. Got a defense blueprint. Got me some fuel canisters, and that's probably gonna be it for the video. So
You
guys,
still
subscribe.
got those defense blueprints? I gave those to you so you could.
I already put those down. I'm talking about some other ones. I picked up some new ones.
I don't believe you. Where are they at? I'm looking.
They're at the sign at the base.
Oh. Well, I stay corrected. This is going to be edited out of this video. See you guys.
Yeah.